Hey everybody, Rick with Rick's Adventures. I've been gone for a couple months. Stick around and I'll tell you why. Hey guys, I've been gone a couple months and I wanted to make this short video for you to let you know that I'm still around for my subscribers and that the reason I've been gone is you'll probably remember my last video I put up was where Tia had managed to get her tourist visa, which I was very happy about. And so we had to get things set up at her home and take care of everything and her getting away from school and all of that so we could travel back here to the USA. And that's exactly what we did. And then once we've got back here, that's what we're at now. I had to get my office set up. You can see I've got my little studio set up here. We had to finish this house. This was a house I'd planned at one time to use as a rental, but instead I sold a farm I had and decided to keep this smaller place when we were over here for us to use. So we needed to finish it in a way to where I was comfortable in it and I thought she'd be comfortable. So that's taken a lot of time. We had some landscaping to do. I had to build a shop building back behind the place, a 30 by 40 shop for my tools and the type of things that I like to do with cars and motorcycles, that type of thing. So you kind of get the gist of it. It was a lot of things that we had to take care of. Plus I wanted time for Tia to be able to acclimate a little bit to the USA, and so I'd been taking her around, showing her some things so she could see what it's like if you're driving in the USA. She could understand the kind of the do's and don'ts of things you do over here. Same thing that she did for me whenever I was in Thailand. I know when I first got to Thailand, it was kind of a cultural shock for me in a sense, and I've talked about that in some videos because there's certain things that they do over there that we might see completely from a different perspective over here and we just don't understand it. And I think she's running into the same thing here. So I find it kind of fun and humorous at times to just see the expressions on her face when she sees certain things. I'll give you an example. Walking into a Walmart in Missouri, you see some very interesting things in the Walmarts in Missouri. So we've stopped in there several times. We've tried to get ourselves on kind of a health kick while we're over here. We've laid off some of the alcohol we tend to drink a lot of when we're in Thailand. We've been going out, doing some running, playing tennis, doing a lot of hiking, that type of thing. Just lots of different activities for, our heart, going to a gym. I got her a gym membership at my gym so she could go in there and she could, do cardio or weight lift, that type of thing. And she's really enjoyed all that stuff. She's really liked it over here. The parks are really nice in Missouri. There's lots of nice places to hike. Something that we grow over here, there was a lot of wild blackberries growing in one of the parks off next to the train tracks. And, I guess they don't have blackberries over there. She had never seen any growing wild. So I had to, kind of warn her about the stickers on those. But every time we'd go out for a morning run, we'd have to stop so she could pick some of the blackberries. So I wanted this video to kind of be a catalyst for you guys. First, I wanted to tell all you guys that have stuck around and subscribed. I really do appreciate it. I know I'm a greenhorn whenever it comes to putting these videos out. I am trying to learn. I'm trying to adapt and make them better for you and make the content better. I don't know if that's happening or not. I do continue to slowly get subscribers. I'm up to close to 1,000 now, which I hear is a big milestone for YouTube. So if you guys will, like, subscribe, and hit the bell, all that stuff they always tell you to do, share it, get people to subscribe. I do appreciate it. My main goal on this, guys, is, and I wanted to talk to you about that on a personal level, I want this video to be somewhat of a catalyst to, I hope, start and get things going. So I look back at some of the things I've done, and I've made some videos that I've enjoyed the topics and what I was doing, but I never really explained, I don't think, what my goal was. I may have, but that's what I want this to be. I just want you guys to see just a regular guy, which is me. You can't get much more plain than a Missouri boy that's lived his whole life here. And I want to show you what I've learned about going to Thailand, be it visas, cost of living, places over there, do's and don'ts. Dating, of course, I met Thiya, do's and don'ts. And all this is from my perspective. It's not saying that I'm the know-all, tell-all guy. I'm just wanting you to hear it realistically from a normal guy's point of view. I know my videos aren't set up where I've got a really fancy studio. Sound might not be the best, the lighting, but you know, that's what I want. I want you guys just to see from a regular guy standpoint. I want you guys to ask me questions. I always try to comment back. I always like constructive criticism. Of course, I ignore trolls or, you know, whenever I get some of the really silly comments I might get on here. I'm very thick-skinned, so nothing really gets under my skin, but I find it humorous, some of the comments I get. For the most part, I'm going to say 99% of the time, everybody that subscribes, they're very polite. They're very helpful to me with their comments. I've actually made some good friends in Thailand since I've been doing this. I'm also on TikTok. It's the same thing. It's at Excite Channel, and it's spelled XCITE channel. And you can see I do a lot of TikTok videos because they're easy and fast. I can pop them out when I'm in different locations just off my phone. Takes a little more time to do this stuff in the studio. Let me know if you just like the regular guy conversation where I'm sitting having a beer or sitting like this talking to you, or if you guys like the flashy videos more with a little bit more input and pictures up on the screen and picture, that kind of stuff. I'm producing these because not for monetary gain. I'm retired. I'm not worried about monetary gain from it. If it happens, hey, you know, cool. But if it doesn't, I don't really care. You know, the reason I'm doing it is because I felt like I have learned so much in the last few years of traveling overseas. Like I said, I was a Missouri boy and I've grown up here. I'm going to give you some other videos on my background so you'll get what I'm talking about. But I'm just blown away at how much I missed in life by not understanding and going with all the propaganda and the bullshit you hear on television or you read or you see even in some of these videos. You know, once I went overseas and traveled over there, I was just blown away at what I was missing by not doing this when I was younger. And now then, though it was more difficult to do at a younger age because we didn't have the internet at that time like we do now and working from home, digital nomads, all of that stuff was, you know, we didn't know any of that. You know, I'm one of those old guys that had one of those giant phones in a bag with a battery when they came out in one of my jobs, so I thought that was pretty cool. So that gives you an idea. We just didn't have those kind of things. So now then, the doors have really opened up wide, and I want guys, whether they're young or old, both to see that you can still do this. I'm turning 65 in just a few months here, and I am so happy that I started traveling over there. I'm at Thiya. I've got such a good life in Thailand. I've got a wonderful life here in the States. Everything about it, I couldn't ask for things to be any better for me. I don't have a lot of money and I don't want a lot of money. I don't need a lot of money. Money's trouble, and when you have a lot of money, I've found that people just try to find ways to take it from you. So I'd prefer everybody to know I'm broke, I don't have a lot of money, and they leave me the hell alone. So that's kind of what's been going on, guys. I hope you'll leave me some comments, some positive input. Let me know some things you want to hear about or know about. I plan on continuing with some videos, especially about Thailand, because I've got all kinds of footage that I haven't edited yet. I'm going to be doing some videos on what it's like for Thiya and the culture shock of her being here in the USA. I've purchased an older Jeep that I'm going to use for a Rick's Adventure vehicle over here in the United States. I'm going to get it finished while I'm here this trip, and then Thiya and I are going to use it whenever we come back to the USA. We're going to kind of migrate back and forth between Thailand and the States, and I'm going to use it as a touring vehicle for us to go on some different adventures, camping, hiking, different things in the States, get her reaction. If you want to see videos on what I'm doing to the Jeep or how I'm fixing it up, let me know. You know, give me a comment. I want this to be a positive experience and teach you guys things. I want to tell you about, if you want to know about visas or what I know about it. The reason I don't do that, so you know, is because there's so many videos out there. So many guys do. I mean, they bombard YouTube whenever something happens on the visa, just like that new DTV visa that just came out. I'm getting ready to try to apply for that and see how that goes. But if you guys would rather see it here on this channel, let me know. I'm happy to try to do it for you. I just don't want to beat a dead horse. I don't want to be the guy that just because, 1,000 other YouTubers make a video on it, I fall in and do the same thing. Thia's going to start teaching me Thai when I'm here, so I've thought about throwing out some videos for you guys that might want to learn to speak Thai. If you can imagine with this accent, this guy speaking Thai and Thai people understanding it, I'm sure that there'll be some humorous moments in that all the way around. So just let me know, guys. Let me know what you want. I have missed doing these videos. I've missed having the comments and the interaction. I think I'm caught up enough now to where I can start getting these things thrown out with a little bit more frequency. And as time goes on, I'll be throwing out more and more of them. Right now, I'm going to shoot for about one a week or one every 2 weeks, depending on how my time goes. I'm still trying to get things kind of lined up over here. Still have lots of paperwork to do for me on like these visas and just other things I need to be sure of are okay whenever I leave again, which I plan on doing. We've got to leave by the end of October because Thia's tourist visa only allowed her 6 months over here at a time. So her time runs out the first part of November. So I'm going to be leaving the end of October. I've got about 3 months from now to catch up on some things and be sure all my ducks are in a row before I leave the States again. So I'm going to sum this all up and let you guys get back to what you're doing. I'm going to go down and have me some dinner, maybe cook out some barbecue or something. And you guys let me know in the comments. Please share this stuff. I'm almost to 1,000 subscribers. I'm tickled to death about that. Let me know what you want to hear, what you like. Let me know what I can do that'll make these videos be more educational for you and help you out if you're thinking about going to Thailand or bringing your Thai girlfriend or wife or whatever to the USA. Guys, I really appreciate it. This is Rick with Rick's Adventures. I'm going to let you go, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care, everybody.